It's really hard to avoid math in everyday life. You see, I almost just tripped on a triangle. Math is everywhere. Think of all the jobs, cool jobs that use math all the time. Think about graphic designers or conservationists or chefs. If you're into hardware design, software design, or underwear design, I guess, there's bound to be some math involved. Let's go check out some random people and see how they use math every day. Do you do any math in your day-to-day life?
Yeah.
Yes.
I do.
Sometimes I do.
I think everyone does math.
What kind of thing?
Would I look at my weather app in the morning?
I count my sleeping hours. Is that math?
Measuring areas, measures for furniture.
Usually I go grocery shopping and then I have to budget myself.
If I go on a trip, I budget for it and calculate how much I've spent.
Obviously, there's a lot of counting and math in music. You go down to 64th notes, like you have to know all your division and what's going to fit in your bars and everything.
If you're trying to invest in something later on after education.
Like in reading Greek, I went to Quebec City, measured the distance, the speed, the time.
When we mix chemicals together, we have to do equations in order to not do anything destructive. So we have to make sure that the math works out to not harm any individuals.
Budgeting and watching my credit card and payments and stuff.
Calculating my GPA.
Calculating my GPA.
Calculate my GPA.
It's everywhere. You don't think that it's everywhere, and if you're thinking about stopping math, you should definitely continue because it really is useful everywhere.
Can you name a math formula that you remember from high school?
Like, do I have to be able to recite it right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Y equals mx plus b.
Y equals mx plus b.
Y equals mx plus b.
Area equals base times height.
I remember bedmass.
Bedmass. Pythagorean theorem.
It's like there's a triangle and it's like a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
Can you name a math word you remember from school?
Calculus.
Trigonometry.
Matrix.
Alpha.
Like the sine, tan, cos.
Average, mean.
Alpha, factoring.
Algebra. Number sense enumeration.
Vectors.
Okay, what's a vector?
A vector is a
Point of intersection.
Derivatives.
Functions.
It's complicated.
Patterning. I think that's it.
I think it's safe to say that if you like being on the cutting edge of culture or sport or technology, you're going to want to have some math skills. Oh, that's math. That's math.